few years later, I was off at college.
Very wholesome feel to it.
Yeah, I like his voice a lot.
Hey guys, welcome back to our channel.
Welcome back.
We're Bars and Barbells. I'm Phil.
I'm Sam.
And we are glad to have you with us today for Brooks Dunn, Believe. This is a track that you guys have been telling us to do for a little while now. And we have had a great time following these suggestions in the comments.
So many amazing ones.
And so we thought we couldn't go wrong with this one. I think this is a country song. If we're not mistaken, we've gotten to country a little bit more recently.
Yeah.
Opening up our catalog, which we tend to do on this channel. So if you haven't subscribed and would like to come along into this community, we would love to have you on the journey that we're on because it's been fun. And if you can join into those comments and give us more recommendations, then we'd love to have you. But
coming.
That said, the list is growing pretty long.
It's very long.
We're trying to get to all of them as much as we can. Yeah. We do appreciate them all, but like I said, there are going to be days where we can't get to every single one.
Yeah, and try to switch it up, right? Different genres, different types of content. So.
Yeah, because we were only listening to a couple types of music a little while ago,
it's
and
been
now
very eye-opening.
Now I've added a few things to my playlist. We'll just say that. All right. Anyways, Brooks Dunn, Believe. Don't really know much about it, the song in particular, other than that it might be faith-based.
Mm-hmm.
But that's about it. It makes sense from the title, Believe, as well. So you ready to check it out?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
Old man Wrigley lived in that White House down the street where I grew up. Mama used to send me over with things. We struck a friendship up, spent a few long summers out on his old porch swing. Said he was in the war, went in the Navy, lost his wife, lost his baby. Broke down and asked him one time, how you keep from going crazy? He said, I'll see my wife and son in just a little while. I asked him what he meant. He looked at me and smiled, said, I raise my hands, bow my head. I'm finding more and more truth in the words written in red. They tell me that there's more to life than just what I can see. Oh, I believe. Years later, I was off at college.
Very wholesome feel to it.
Yeah, I like his voice a lot too.
Yeah, he's got a really, really great vocal, and I like how it was, very, it was storytelling basically in the beginning, but his voice obviously was tamed, to kind of give you the background story, and then really came in with, some of that passion, and then you could feel obviously his vocal capacity when he started to bring that in was fantastic. So like you said, I think he has a obviously a great voice, and like I said, a wholesome content of telling the story, but obviously there's some sadness to it in that the individual he's talking about lost somebody, but bringing the hope aspect in as well. So that's very cool. Yeah,
I get it.
Talking to Mom on the phone one night, getting all caught up on the gossip, the ins and outs of the small town life. She said, oh, by the way, son, old man Wrigley's died. Later on that night, laid there thinking back. Thought about a couple long lost summers. I didn't know whether to cry or laugh. If there was ever anybody deserved a ticket to the other side, it'd be that sweet old man who looked me in the eye, said I raised my hands, bow my head, finding more and more truth in the words written in red. They tell me that there's more to life than just what I could see. I can't quote the book, the chapter or the verse. You can't tell me it all ends in a slow ride in a hearse. You know I'm more and more convinced the longer that I live. Yeah, this can't be, no, this can't be, no, this can't be all there is. Lord, I raise my hands, bow my head. Oh, I'm finding more and more truth in the words written in red.
Just outstanding vocal. It got stronger and stronger and stronger, and he just keeps building with the story, and you know how we're getting more engaged in it, and you know as we move along to, obviously he's passed away now in the funeral aspect, but you know, building his vocal with that story, and I got the organ music kind of in the background, which is obviously a little more gospel vibe to go along with the Believe. I assume that the Brooks and Dunn thing is that one of them is playing the guitar, the other one is singing, and got that really nice, you know, acoustic vibe as well with that organ music, which is really, really cool.
It sounds like very stripped down and almost like, you know, it's like mellow and to complement his voice, to allow his vocal and the story to be told so strongly. But it's like almost like the perfect blend, I feel like. Yeah,
and it's like, you know, it's funny because it's kind of, like I said, a sad song. However, I don't really feel sad about it because
I feel like because they're kind of talking about like the circle of life, right? Like how, like, you know, there's more to it than just like the living aspect, and that I think that's what makes it not so sad, is because they're talking about how like he's passing on to be like with his wife and his child that he lost, and that there's hope for like afterlife to still, you know. And
the, you know, the concept is Believe, right? But I think it's a very powerful song because it, you know, captures that idea, like you said, of the circle of life and how, you know, obviously influential that's going to be. But as I said, I don't really feel sad about it. I feel more almost happy in some circumstances because, you know, some of the lyrics that he was saying there about, if there's anybody that deserves it, it's this guy, right? And I think that, you know, it's just it's a great tribute of, you know, I don't know if this is a true song or a true story or not, but it's a great tribute, I think, of, you know, when you kind of live your life the right way, and if you believe and you have faith, at the end of the day, there's no worry, so there's no reason to be sad. Which is, I think, a great, you know, song. The way they kind of put this together is really fantastic.
Bow my head. Oh, I'm finding more and more truth in the words written in red. They tell me that there's more to this than just what I can see. I believe. I believe. I believe.
It was a cute ending.
Yeah, and it is, like I said, you kind of feel happy, but I do feel sad for him, for the kid, right? Because obviously he's missing somebody that he grew up with.
Yeah, for sure.
But great vocal, great song. I really enjoyed that. Great recommendation, guys.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, you enjoyed it?
Yeah, I really enjoyed it, and I absolutely loved how clear his delivery was. Especially in a storytelling song, I feel like it's very important to be able to actually hear and understand what they're saying. Mm-hmm. And he did such an amazing job of that while still having such a powerful vocal from the standpoint of just it sounding pleasant and the strength of the way it was delivered and stuff. But his clarity was on point.
Yeah, it was great. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed our reaction. If you did, hit that like button for us. We really do appreciate that. It helps with our channel and it helps the algorithm giving you the stuff that you want. And we hope you come back soon and check out our next one.
Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one.
Take care.